Ground yourself, right? Mother Earth, Gaia, she is telling you to stay grounded right now, even though you might feel this impulsivity to move forward. Um, Trust your talents, trust your learned lessons, right? Trust what all the work that you've been doing right now, even though you don't want to wait. You're ready to move forward, but you need to still shed that old skin of yours. There are some things that you still need to learn. Hello and welcome. This week we have the new moon in Aries that will be happening on the 29th. That is a partial solar eclipse that is about um, having inspiration to take a leap and move in a new direction. Um, Aries is what's best for me, and the new moon is about planting seeds, setting intentions, right? And with this new moon in Aries, you might have already been feeling these energies, and because it's very powerful, it's the last time that there will be a solar eclipse in Aries until 2032. This intensity in this new moon energy in Aries is about releasing your fears and your inhibitions. It's about stepping forward towards a more authentic self, and it's about aligning for yourself, a new version of yourself. So, again, Aries is about what's best for me, and the new moon is about setting intentions. So, what intentions are you setting? What intentions are you wanting to set? Let's see what Spirit has for you today. We have Earth grounding, right? 11, which is a very spiritual number. It's about psychic abilities, spirituality, right? Um, and meditate. 40, which is a 4, which is about, which is the divine masculine, the emperor, but it's about your foundation. So you have, because of all this energy that's happening, I'm getting that there's a sense of grounding and meditation that needs to happen. We need to stand still. There's a lot going on right now, and you want to make sure that you're not being impulsive, right? We have Mercury retrograde, right? That's happening right now. And it's this week it's sextiling Pluto, which is about shaking things up in love life and creativity. But it's also a shift that could inspire you to be bolder. So I just heard be cautious, right? Be certain, right? Use your discernment. And then, and you have grounded underneath, which is the 22, which is master builder. So a lot of grounding needed and going on right now. Wow, that's that's pretty powerful, right? Grounding is about being grounded right now. So let's get some clarifiers from Spirit for each of these cards. Two of Swords, listening to your intuition. You have, there's another card underneath here, or no? No. So we have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So follow your intuition when you're taking that action, right? Listen to yourself. Close your eyes. What is your higher self telling you? Ask for permission, right? You have the 11 card here, which is about spirituality, psychic abilities. What are you telling yourself? What signs and synchronicities are you seeing? Okay. For meditate, Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective? There's just so much going on right now, and there's nothing wrong with taking a pause, right? Nothing wrong with, well, that's a lot of cards. Okay, so Spirit said that's the story right now. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Knight of Wands is about um, um, impulsivity. Well, it is impulsivity, but it's about taking initiative, right? The Knight of Wands doesn't ask for permission. The Knight of Wands has an objective. He sees something that he wants to do and he does it, right? He takes action now and begs for forgiveness later. But you have the Knight of Cups here also. And so, which is an offer of love. So before you take that action moving forward, especially with love right now, because we have Venus in retrograde, right? And that's going to be conjuncting Neptune in Pisces on the 27th, I believe it is. And that's kind of like a catch 22 where you are your romantic idealism and your creativity and your intuition are going to be highlighted or amplified, excuse me, but it's also potential for um, a blurring of the lines between reality and fantasy. So you might be like, oh my gosh, this is going so great, but it could be blurred right now because you have that Venus in retrograde, which is conjuncting the dreaminess of Neptune, right? So it's urging you to be more introspective, right? Be more discerning in the matters of love and relationships. And then you also have the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. And that's about there's something that's you're taking all the things that you've learned right now, right? And you're moving forward. You're reevaluating, right? We have these retrogrades that are about us reevaluating things. So you have these you have all these lessons learned that you want to take with you and move forward with, but you're also reevaluating at the same time. I think that I just heard that could be what's causing you to want to be impulsive because you're like, okay, I've done all this work, I'm doing all these things, now I want to move forward. But just pause, right? Count to 10 or just stop for a second, take some deep breaths and ask for spirit or your guides to give you some guidance, right? To help you make the best choices for yourself. Um, I'm going to grab a couple more. No. Okay. A couple more oracle cards. So, angels and ancestors. So, what guidance for this high energy right now? There's, I feel it too, right? Like we've been doing all this work and now we want to move forward, but we don't want to be impulsive. We don't want to make the wrong choice. We can always change our choices, but let's see. What guidance do we have? Do we need, spirit? What are we not seeing? Mother Earth again, grounding, right? All this grounding that's happening or that's being needed at this time. So it's about grounding. You got to stay grounded. You have to stay in yourself, right? Keep your feet on the ground, right? Don't fly so high. Don't get so what's the word? So awe-inspired, right? And so like I don't know how to say it other than awe-inspired that you forget about the reality, right? Because this is a blurring of the reality that's happening. You have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. And you have Snake, shed your old skin. Okay, so there's some old skin that's needing to be shed right now. So ground yourself, right? Mother Earth, Gaia, she is telling you to stay grounded right now, even though you might feel this impulsivity to move forward. Um, trust your talents, trust your learned lessons, right? Trust what all the work that you've been doing right now, even though you don't want to wait. You're ready to move forward, but you need to still shed that old skin of yours. There are some things that you still need to learn. Believe me, I'm feeling this. It's not confusion, but it's kind of like um, tired. I just heard tired, right? We just want to move forward, but take your time, right? Ground yourself, meditate, take a deep breath, count for 10 seconds, take 4 or 5 deep breaths, and then release them slowly, and then see where that leads you, okay? We have all this grounding earth or grounding. I mean, spirit can't be more um, can't tell us more about grounding. We have Mother Earth, we have meditate, and we have ground. This is a time to ground yourself and take your time, right? Take pause, because there's a lot of energy going on right now. We don't want to be impulsive. We don't want to make decisions even though things might be blurry in front of us right now. And we want to release those fears and inhibitions first, right? Just sit still, take pause. You got this. Okay? Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning to my channel, thank you so very much for all the support. And if you're interested in personal readings, beginning April 1st, I will have a link in the description box below about I'm one of the Soulful Revolution um, certified tarot readers, and I will be offering personal readings. So there will be a link in the description box then. I'm also going to be offering a membership at that time to my channel, which will be bringing about some live videos. And I am going to be doing a series called Turn Challenge into Opportunities. So that's about all the things that we're having that's going on, all these energies. How are we going to take all those challenges that we're dealing with and turn them into opportunities for our lives? So it's part of my empowerment series. I am pretty close to being certified as a empowerment and mindfulness life coach. So I'm hoping to bring that to you and help you. This is how I am helping. This is how I am affecting the collective. And I hope you'll join me and hope you become a member. And I hope you um, schedule some personal readings with me. And if you know anybody who needs to hear this message, please share it with them. And don't forget to smash that like button so that other people can hear this message as well. And until next time, have a good day.